Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Rabbi zidni ilma, Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wahlul 'uqdatan min lisani yafqahu qawli. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. We are doing 0580 paper 22, October November 2023. Alright, before we start the paper, we ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to help us. So the first question that you have over here is right 24.07 correct to 2 decimal places. Okay. So first of all, write 24.078. Look, 0 is the number after 1 decimal place and 7 is the number after 2 decimal places. So you will write 24.0. After 7 you have the number 8, and because 8 is greater than 5, we will round off 7, and 7 will also become 8. Moving on to question 1 part B, it says write 24.07839 correct to the nearest 10. Look, we have the number 24. The first number is called ones. The second number is called tens. So after the number 2 you have 4, and since 4 is less than 5, we will not round off 2. So this will become 20. Like 24 is nearer to 20 than to 30. So that's another reason why we wrote it 20. Okay. Question number 2. Write down the number that is 9 greater than negative 23. So this means negative 23 plus 9. That's it. So let's use our calculator even just for such a small working. So negative 23 plus 9, it's negative 14. So negative 14 will be your answer. Now question 3, it says v is equals to u plus 80. Find the value of v when u is equals to 30, a is equals to negative 2 and t is equals to 7. Look, v is equals to, in place of u write 30 plus in place of a write negative 2 and in place of t write 7. This becomes 30. Negative 2 multiplied by 7 is negative 14. So 30 bracket negative 14. 30 positive negative is negative. 30 subtracted from 14 you get 16. That will be your answer. Okay. In question 4 it says change 62,000 millimeters into kilometers. Look, first you guys need to understand that 1 centimeter is equals to 10 millimeter. 1 meter is equals to 100 centimeter. And 1 kilometer is equals to 1000 meters. First we will convert millimeters into centimeters, and for that we will divide it with 10. Okay, this becomes 6200. Now we will convert, this is now answer is in centimeters. We will convert centimeters into meters. So we will divide it with 100. So this becomes 0 zeros cancel, or this becomes 62, and this is meters. In order to convert meters into kilometers, we will divide this with 1000. So if you guys want to use a calculator, you can do that. 62 divided by 1000, it's 0.062, okay, 0.062 kilometers, and that is going to be our answer. Alright, let me erase a bit of my working. Okay, perfect. Now question 5, the diagram shows two interesting intersecting straight lines crossing two parallel lines. Find the value of x. Okay. Look guys, this side will be 50 degrees because this is vertical opposite angle, and if you look closely at this angle, this is 114, and this, let's say this is y. Both of them are interior angles, and the sum of interior angles is 180 degrees. So 114 plus y is equals to 180. Y is equals to 180 minus 114. Y is equals to 66. Now this side is 66. I'll use a different color to explain you guys. Now guys, this whole thing is 180 degrees, which means x plus 66 plus 50 is equals to 180. First what you guys will do, you will add 66 plus 50, you will get 116. So x plus 116 is equals to 180. X is equals to 180 minus 116. X is equals to, let's do that. I already know it, but you always want to be extra sure. 64. So your answer is 64 degrees. Okay. Let me use the blue pen again. Bismillah. Now in question 6 it says explain why 111 is not a prime number. Look, prime number is a number that can be divided by the number itself or by the table of 1. Like two things, they have two factors, 1 and the number itself. But if you look at 111, 111 can be divided with 3 and 111 can also be divided with 37. So because it has factors of 3 and 37, alright, or multiple of 3 or multiple of 37. Now the next question says find a prime number between 110 and 120. So the prime number is 113. 113 cannot be divided by any other number. Okay. Question number 7. Find the bearing of Q from P. So in order to find the bearing of Q from P, first of all make like this. Okay. Now if you look at it, this is P, we have to start from here, and this is like an alternate angle. Okay. So this means this thing is 39. Alright. Now from P all the way up till here it's 270 degrees. But we are not going all the way up here. We are just coming up until here. So we will subtract this from 39. Alright. So your answer will be 231. Okay. Since we don't have to go all the way up there, we just have to stop here. 39 degrees less from 270 actually. Okay. Let me zoom in a bit. Next question says without using a calculator work out the value. Okay. Let's do it. First of all, 3 whole 1 upon 8. 8 3s is 24. 24 plus 1 is 25. So this becomes 25 upon 8. Then we have negative 1 whole 3 upon 4. 4 1s is 4 plus 3 7. So negative 7 upon 4. Now just multiply this with 2 to make it 8. We need to make the denominators the same. Multiply this with 2 as well. So this becomes 25 upon 8 subtracted from 14 upon 8. Okay. So it should be 11, but I need to be sure. 25 minus 14, it's 11. Wow, good maths. So 11 upon 8, don't stop there. So this becomes 1 whole 3 upon 8. Now how did I get that? Look, 8 multiplied by 1 is 8. And then I did, so this means 1 whole, that's why I wrote 1 whole. 11 minus 8 is 3. That's why I wrote 3 upon 8 because 8 is the denominator. Now it says write 90 as a product of its prime factors. So very easy guys, make a table like this, 90. So start with the smallest number, 2 60s are 90, okay. Then we have, my bad, sorry. It's not 2 60s are, it's 2 45s are 90. Then we have 3, let's use a calculator so that I don't make silly mistakes again and again. 45 divided by, even though it's 15, I'll still use it. Oh, 15. Then 3 5s are, and then 5 1s are. So your prime factors are 2 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 5, or you can say 2 multiplied by 3 square multiplied by 5. Now it says expand and simplify. Okay, so first we have to expand this to multiply by t plus w plus 3 w minus t. So 2t plus 2w, because we multiply 2 with both the numbers, plus 3w minus 3t. So 2t minus 3t, that's minus t, okay, and 2w plus 3w is plus 5w, alright. So you guys can write 5w minus t. The order doesn't matter, but we write the positive number first. Okay, question 11 says the two shapes are mathematically similar, find the value of h. So in this question, look, 9 is equals to 5. This 9 is equals to 5, and 6.3 is equals to h. Now we will cross multiply both the numbers, alright. So this becomes 9h is equals to 5 multiplied by 6.3. Okay. 5 multiplied by 6.3, it's 31.5. So 9h is equals to 31.5. h is equals to 31.5 divided by 9. Alright. So 31.5 divided with 9, you get the height is equals to 3.5. Alright. Okay. The next question is the area of the smaller shape is 16 centimeter square. Calculate the area of the larger shape. Guys, this is the topic volume and area of similar figures. The formula is A1 upon A2 is equals to L1 upon L2 whole square. So look, the area of the smaller shape is 16, and we will use the length of the smaller shape as well. We will use 5. It's 5. The area of the bigger shape we don't know, just call it x, is equals to, and the length of the bigger shape, make sure you take the equivalent length. So you will not take 6.3, you will take 9. Equivalent length is 9. Now you will square both of them, just like we have written in the formula. So 16 upon x is equals to 25 upon 81. Now you guys will cross multiply. X is equals to 25x. Let me erase this. 25x is equals to 16 multiplied by 81. X, let me write it over here. X is equals to 16 multiplied by 81 divided by 25. So 16 multiplied by 81 divided with 25, you get 51.84, and that is correct. Question 12, it says find the deceleration of the car in the final 4 seconds. Look, when they say deceleration, the final 4 seconds are from like 12 to 16. Deceleration or acceleration means finding the gradient. So this point, it's actually 12, 10, because the value of x is 12, the value of y is 10, and this point is actually 16, 0. x1, y1, x2, y2. So the formula is y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1. Okay. So y2 is 0, y1 is 10, x2 is 16, okay, and x1 is 12, so it's minus 10 upon, what is it? Minus 10 upon 4. So minus 10 divided by 4, it's negative 2.5, but you guys will not write the negative sign, Because it already says deceleration, it already means speed is decreasing. So just write 2.5. Now in the next question, find the total distance traveled during the first 16 seconds. Look guys, in this question you guys have to find the area of the shape that is shown. So the first shape is a rectangle, and the formula for rectangle is base into height. Alright, so let me just zoom out, okay, and go a little bit up, let me use my touch screen, good. So this is going to be 12 multiplied by 10 plus the second shape is a triangle. The formula for triangle is half into base. Base is how much? Base is 4 centimeters. Multiply by 4, and height is how much? Height is 10. For those of you who are confused like why is base 4, why is it not 16? It's very simple. It starts from 12 and ends at 16. So 16 minus 12 is 4. So this is 120 plus 2 1s are 2, 2 2s are 4, 2 multiplied by 10, 20. So the answer is going to be 140. Okay. Moving on to the next question, says find the value of P. Okay. So now guys, in this question, let me zoom it in for you guys. Okay. So 3 raised to power 3p multiplied by 3 raised to power 2p. This actually becomes 3p plus 2p. Alright. So this is actually 3 raised to power 5p, okay, is equals to 729. Now if you guys use the calculator, it's actually 3 raised to power 6 is 729. So 3 raised to power 6, bases are same. This means 5p is equals to 6. P is equals to 6 divided by 5, P is equals to 1.2, and that's how you get your answer. Now moving on to part B, look, this means 32 raised to power 1 upon 5 and x raised to power 10 multiplied by 1 upon 5. So 2 raised to power 5 is 32, look, 2 raised to power 5 is also 32. So I will write 2 raised to power 5 multiplied by 1 upon 5 and x 10 upon 5. So this becomes 5 gets cancelled out, 2, 5 1s are 5, 5 2s are 10. So 2x raised to power 2. So 2x square is your answer. Okay. Rearrange the formula to make w the subject. So look guys, 2w squared is equals to y, and we have sent x over there, so we will say plus x. Okay, w squared is equals to y plus x. 2 will go down, divided by 2. Okay, now w squared is equals to y plus x divided by 2. To remove this square, you will under root both the sides. So w is equals to under root y plus x upon 2. If you guys write this as your answer, it's wrong, because whenever we under root, the answer becomes plus minus. So make sure you guys write plus minus, okay? Now next question. It says on the Venn diagram, shade the region P union Q complement. Okay. I will use my own method to do this question, and it's very easy. I would recommend you all to do it. Just write over here 1, in the middle 2, 3 and 4. So the universal set, I don't know how to make the sign of the universal set, I always forget. Oh, it's okay, it's over there, it's like this. Anyways, universal set are all the numbers from 1, 2, 3 and 4. P is 1 and 2. Q is 2 and 3. Now Q complement, it means all the numbers except Q, outside of Q. So those numbers are 1 and 4. Now the question is P union Q complement. So P union Q complement include 1, 2, 4. So you will shade 1, you will shade 2, and you will shade the rest of the 4. So easy. Now part B, complete the Venn diagram. The number of elements in the universal set are 20. Number of elements in A union B complement is 1. Number of elements in A is 12. Number of elements in B is 10. Complete the Venn diagram. So look, A union B complement, it means all the numbers outside of A and B is 1. So over here we will write 1 because all the numbers outside of A union B. Now number of elements in A is 12, number of element in B is 10, and A union B complement is 1. So this means 12 plus 10 plus 1, that's 23, and the overall elements in the number are 20. So 23 minus 20 would give you 3. So the intersection is 3. Now because the intersection is 3, 12 minus 3, which will give you 9, and 10 minus 3 will give you 7. If you guys don't understand this method, I have another method for you. So over here you will write 12 minus x, over here you will write x, and over here you will write 10 minus x. The reason why we wrote minus is because we don't want to add extra values. So we want to subtract this extra x. So 12 minus x plus this intersection x plus 10 minus x plus this 1, all of this is equals to 20. So look, x cancel, 12 plus 10 plus 1, that's 23, minus x is equals to 20. So minus x is equals to 20 minus 23, minus x is equals to minus 3, minus cancelled, x is equals to 3. So let me use a red pen for you guys now. X is 3, 12 minus 3 is 9, 10 minus 3 is 7, and that's how you guys have it. Now find the lowest common multiple of 12x8 and 8x12. So to find the lowest common multiple of 12 and 8, we will do this: 12, 8, 2 6s are, 2 4s are, then again 2 3s are, 2 2s are, then again 2 3 2 1s are, and then again 3 1s are, 1s are. So 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 3. So 2 2s are 4, 4 2s are 8, 8 3s are 24. And what is the highest value of x over here? X raised to power 12. So the answer is 24x12. That's how you solve this. Now let's move on to the next question. It says A, B, C are points on the circle, center O. Find OBA. Oh sorry, angle OBA is given. Find ACB. Okay. So look guys, in this question, if you notice it, the center is O. So if this side is 28, this side will also be 28, and let's call this x. So 28 plus 28 plus x is equals to 180. 28 plus 28 is 56, but of course, why not cross check? Yeah, wow, my math is good. 56 plus x is equals to 180. X is equals to 180, we will subtract it from 56, it's 124, but let me check again. 180, oh, wow, x is equals to 124. Now look, this angle at center is 124, and this is angle at corner. There is a rule that angle at center is twice angle at corner. So what we will do? We will divide 124 by 2, which must be 62, but again my maths is bad. So you get an answer of 62 degrees. Okay. Now even I was scared when I used to do these topics back in the days. So P, Q and R are points. P, Q and R are points on circle. TU is a tangent. Angle TPR is 47. Angle PRQ is 52. Find RPQ. Okay. Look guys, now the concept that we will use over here is angles in alternate segment. If this is 47, this is also going to be 47 because angles in alternate segment. And you can call this, because you know point R, P, Q, you can call this X. So X plus 52 plus 47, this is a triangle, it's 180 degrees. 52 plus 47, 52 plus 47, it's 99. X plus 99 is equals to 180. X is equals to 180 minus 99. X is equals to 81. Okay, let me cross check it through as well. 180 minus 99. Yeah, 81. Thank God we are done with that question. So a solid cylinder has radius 5 cm and height 8 cm. Calculate the total surface area of the cylinder. So the question is basically saying this is like the cylinder. This is the radius 5. Height is 8. Find the total surface area. Look, the total surface area is 2 pi r h plus 2 pi r square. So r is 5, h is 8. So 2 multiplied by pi multiplied by r multiplied by 8 plus 2 multiplied by pi multiplied by 5 square. Alright. So let's solve it over here. 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by shift pi multiplied by 5 multiplied by 8, it's 80 pi plus 2 pi r square. 2 multiplied by pi multiplied by 5 square, it's 50 pi. So 80 pi plus 50 pi, it's 135, which is 408.4. So you guys can write 408.4 as your answer. Next question. The questions are not ending. Find the nth term of each sequence. Okay. So look, in this part A, each term has a difference of -3. Look, 11 minus 3 is 8, 8 minus 3 is 5, 5 minus 3 is 2. And the first term is 11. So we use a formula called A plus n minus 1 multiplied by D. A is 11, D is -3. Okay. So A, you will write 11 plus n minus 1 multiplied by -3. 11 plus n multiplied by -3 is -3n, and -1 multiplied by -3 is +3. So 11 plus 3 will give you 12, 13, 14. It will give you 14, -3n, and hence you have solved it. Next part. So in the next question, if you guys look at it, each number, it's like 5 square. Alright, 5 square is 25, like 5 cube is 125. So this is geometric progression. So how do we know that it is geometric progression? Because the ratio is same, multiply by 5, multiply by 5, multiply by 5. So we use the formula a r raised to power n minus 1. A is again the first term, which is 1. R is the ratio, which is 5. How do I calculate ratio? Look, 5 divided by 1 is 5, or 25 divided by 5 is 5, or 625 divided by 125 is 5. This is geometric progression. So in place of a, I will write 1 multiply by 5 raised to power n minus 1. So this becomes 5, because 1 multiplied by 5 is 5. 5 raised to power n minus 1. This is going to be your answer. Next question. The area of the rectangle is 55.2 centimeters square, correct to 1 decimal second. The length of a rectangle is correct to calculate the upper bound of the width of the rectangle. So look, basically they say that the area is 55.2, The length of the rectangle is 9. Calculate the width. Sorry, this is length. Okay. Let's say this is width. So now in this question, it says calculate the upper bound of the width. Look guys, in order to calculate the upper bound, first of all it says 55.2 correct to 1 decimal place. So it means whenever you have a question like this, so you will do 0.1 because 1 decimal place, divide it with 2 because that's part of upper bounds and lower bounds. So 0.1 divided with 2. So it's 0.05. Look, use common sense. If we want to find the upper bound of the width, the area of the rectangle should be biggest, and the length of the rectangle should be smallest. If you have a very big area of the rectangle and a very small length of the rectangle, it would mean that the width would automatically become the biggest. So we will do 55.2 plus 0.05 plus 55.2, it's 55.25, and we have to find 9 centimeters correct, 9 centimeter correct to 1 centimeter. So 1 divided by 2 is 0.5. We will do 9 minus 0.5, so it's 8.5. So it means 55.25 is equals to 8.5 multiplied by width. Width is equals to 55.25 divided by 8.5. So divided by 8.5, your answer is 6.5. Okay. So width is going to be 6.5. This is going to be the biggest. Now question 21, it says the line y is equals to x plus 1 intersects the curve y is equals to x square plus x minus 3 at 2 points. Find the coordinates. Look guys, if I say that when you stand in front of the mirror you look like yourself, right? So if I say y is equals to y, will you agree with me? So one value of y is x plus 1 is equals to the other value of y is x square plus x minus 3. X square plus x minus 3. So x square plus x, you will bring that x over here. So it will become minus x minus 3, and you will bring this plus 1 over here, it will become minus 1 is equals to 0. Cancel. X square minus 4 is equals to 0. This is an identity which is x plus 2 and x minus 2 is equals to 0. So one value of x would be x is equals to, let me solve the whole thing for you so that you guys don't get confused. So x plus 2 is equals to 0 divided by x minus 2. X plus 2 is equals to 0. X is equals to minus 2. So one value of x is minus 2. We will repeat the same process. X this time x minus 2 is equals to 0 divided by x plus 2. X minus 2 is equals to 0. X is equals to plus 2. So we got two values of x, minus 2 and plus 2. Let's plug in. Y is equals to x plus 1. Y is equals to, value of x is what? Minus 2 plus 1. Y is equals to minus 1. Okay. So in this the coordinates are minus 2 comma minus 1. And over here y is equals to x plus 1. Y is equals to 2 plus 1. Y is equals to 3. Over here the coordinates are 2 comma 3. Now some students ask me, but sir, what if we plug in the value of minus 2 in this equation? You will get the same answer, but don't do it. It's lengthy. Why waste your energy and time? Just put it into the simple equation. Okay. X is inversely proportional to the square root of w. Look, inversely proportional, what does it mean? It means like this. X is equals to k upon square root of w. So square root of w is this thing. Now first you have to find the value of k, which is constant. Use these two values. 16 is equals to k upon under root 3. Sorry. I made one mistake. X is not 16. Sorry. X is actually 3. Now look, they played a mind game over here. X is equal to 3 and W is equals to 16. So I will write under root 16. I realized this because there was no under root of 3, so I thought I might have made a mistake. So be careful at this, guys. Like, even though I wrote it correct, I plugged in the values wrong. Anyways, 3 is equals to k upon under root of 16 is 4. K is equals to 3 multiplied by 4. K is equals to 12. Now the question is find x in terms of w. So x in terms of w was x is equals to k upon under root w. But now since I have the value of k, I will say x is equals to 12 upon under root w. You will write this answer, 12 upon under root w. Okay. Next question. Some students record their reaction times. The table shows it. On a histogram, the height of the block from is 7.5. Calculate the height of the block from 6 to 10. Now in this question, they have given reaction time 0 to 6 and then 6 to 10, then frequency. And it says on a histogram, the height of the block from 0 to 6 is 7.5. Calculate the height of the block for 6 to 10 interval. So look, first of all, guys, height is equals to frequency density. This is one thing you guys need to understand. Second, frequency density is equals to frequency upon class width. Frequency upon class width. So now over here for the first question, let's solve it from this one. So frequency density is equals to how much is the frequency? 18. And how much is the class width? It's 6 minus 0. 6 minus 0 is 6. So it's 6. So frequency density over here is 3. Now we will find the frequency density for this section. Frequency density is equals to frequency, which is 16, upon class width, which is 4. 10 minus 6 is equals to 4. So frequency density over here is equals to, how much is it? 4. Now for this one, the height is given. Okay. So frequency density 1 is equals to height 1 upon frequency density 2 is equals to height 2. Frequency density 1 is 3 and the height is 7.5. Frequency density 2 is 4 and the height is unknown x. We will cross multiply. 3x is equals to 7.5 multiplied by 4. X is equals to 7.5 multiplied by 4 divided with 3. So 7.5 multiplied by 4 divided with 3, 10. So the answer is 10. Easy. Next question, it says simplify. Okay, first do this part. Ax minus 2a. Give a bit of bracket, I assume, minus x plus 2. I guess we should, what can we do? We can solve it like this. Okay, let's take a as common over here. So it becomes x minus 2. And we will take minus 1 common, so it becomes x minus 2 again. So we will write a minus 1 and x minus 2 only. Okay. In the second part it says a square minus 1. It means a plus 1 and a minus 1. Now final part, you will write this on the top. Let me do like this now. A minus 1 bracket x minus 2 upon a minus 1 a plus 1. A minus 1 minus 1 cancelled. The answer is x minus 2 upon a plus 1. That's it. Oh, I'm so tired now. Next question. Okay. Wait a minute. Have I done 24? Okay. Yeah. So question 25. The derivative of 2ax7 plus 3xk is 42x6 plus 15 x raised to power k minus 1. Find the value of a and the value of k. So guys, in this question, first you will derivate this. So 2ax7 plus 3xk raised to power k. So 7 will multiply by 2, it will become 14. Ax6, we subtract 1 from that power, plus k will multiply with 3. So this becomes 3k, alright, x k minus 1. This is how you derivation. If you guys want to learn derivation, I will put a video down in the comments below, in the description, sorry, and in the comments both. Make sure you watch all those derivatives with you will understand what derivatives is. This is equals to 42 x6 plus 15 x k minus 1. So look, x6 x6 just cancel it. It means 14 a is equals to 42. A is equals to 42 divided by 14. A is equals to 3. And look, x raised to power k minus 1, x k raised to power k minus 1 cancel it. 3k is equals to 15. K is equals to 15 divided by 3. K is equals to 5. So answer is 3 and 5. Alhamdulillah, we are now on the last question. It's for 3 marks. Okay. The diagram shows a parallelogram OPQT. The position vector of P is A. The position vector of T is P. Okay. K is on such that PQ and KQ is equal to 3:1. The lines QK and OK and TQ are extended to meet at X. Find the position vector of X in terms of A and B. So now guys, in this question we need to find the position vector of X, which means we have to find OX, this part. So OX is equals to OT plus TX. Okay, let me now erase this. How will we find TX? We will find TX like this. It's TQ plus QX. Alright. So if I want to expand this, it means OX is equals to OT, and instead of writing TX, I will write this plus TQ plus QX. Okay. So this is how I will find OX. Now guys, it says that QK is on PQ and the ratio is PK is to KQ is 3:1. Since OT is B, we also know that PQ is B. This whole thing is B. But PQ is the 3 parts and KQ is only 1 part. So total parts are 4. So PK is 3/4B and KQ is 1/4B. Okay. So now guys, before I move on to the next part, we can say triangle OTX. Alright, OTX is similar to triangle KQX. KQX. Okay, so it means basically that QX, alright, is equals to TX and KQ is equals to OT. Okay, so now we will rewrite this thing again. So QX upon KQ is equals to, now what was the value of TX that we found? The value of TX was TQ plus QX, right? So we will write TQ plus QX upon OT. So in our next step, we will start writing down the values. So QX upon KQ. KQ, we already know the value of KQ. Oh, why is it not? KQ, basically KQ is 1/4B. 1/4B is equals to TQ. This whole thing is TQ. Why is it? Yeah. TQ is same as A. So we will write A plus QX upon OT. What's OT? OT is B. The value of OT is B. So we will write B over here. So in the next step, B and B would be cancelled out. This means QX over 1/4 is equals to A plus QX only. So now in this part, QX is equals to 1/4 multiplied by A plus QX. qx is equals to 1 upon 4a plus 1 upon 4 qx. Okay. Now qx minus 1 upon 4 qx, because we shifted it over there, is equals to 1 upon 4a. So qx minus 1 upon 4 is going to become 3 qx upon 4 is equals to 1 upon 4a. 4 gets cancelled out. So 3 qx is equals to a. So in short, qx is equals to a upon 3. Alright. So now comes the main part. We had this equation ox, this equation, we will use this equation now. Okay. So now let me find some clean space. Okay. Ox is equals to ot plus tq plus qx. So the value of ot is b, the value of tq is a, and the value of qx is 3a upon 3. Okay. So this is equals to b plus a upon 3 is 4a upon 3. We will write b upon 1 and we will take LCM. So this becomes 3b. Okay. 3b plus 4a upon 3. So if you want to guys write it this way, you guys can write it this way, or you can simply just do it like this. B, because 3b upon 3 plus 4a upon 3. So 3 gets cancelled out. So this becomes b plus 4a upon 3. Okay. So ox is equals to b plus 4a upon 3. So guys, we have solved the whole past paper, alhamdulillah. It would mean a lot if you guys could like and subscribe and share my videos. Please do so. Please do support so that I can continue making such videos. So if you guys have any questions, you can mention them in the comments below. I will mention the video for the derivatives in the comments as well. So yeah, see you guys. Take care. Assalamu alaikum.